Yo, what's good, y'all, man? Wait, I've been waiting on this, bro. I was interested in watching this, so I said, hey, why not watch it with y'all, bro? We gonna see what they was thinking about in that room, bro, when it was time to make them draft picks, bro. I don't know how long this is gonna be. This is like a premiere. But hey, we watching it, bro. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe.
To fit in here in Baltimore.
Y'all go get you some snacks or something, cause we finna just be chilling watching this.
A lot of it we talk about all the time is like, does this guy play like a Raven? Because that's the toughest thing about scouting is projecting.
And I ain't watched this last year, so I don't even know how what they like
We
showing.
believe in our ability to find young talent in scouting. Most of our people.
Oh, so you gonna see the meetings too?
In scouting, they come in as a player personnel assistant.
Eric started in our role and worked his way up, so I think everybody's kind of got that same mindset.
Doesn't matter how they get to us. What are they going to do when they get here?
I ain't gonna lie.
It's almost like being at a firehouse.
If I was in that room,
the calm before the storm.
like think about being a GM, making a pick, being in that room, and somebody take your like the person you want, bro. That's probably the like. I mean, obviously you gonna have multiple people you want, but like that would be crazy though. Like what you gonna do? Man, you supposed to have multiple picks though. Alright. What was y'all favorite pick though from like the draft, bro? My favorite pick before they even get to play is probably gonna be Zion still.
I think it starts all the way back in the spring. I mean, as soon as the month of May starts, we're already working on the class for the next season.
I was watching a whole bunch of Google Drive film.
Write a spring report on them. That's going to kind of set up the rest of the fall that you're going to do moving into the summer and then the fall season. You're going to evaluate them. You're going to go into that school 2 times, sometimes maybe more, just to get the background information to kind of piece that through. And then from there, they're going to have an all-star game that comes at the end of the season.
That's that boy Hibner.
They're going to be at the combine. You're going to get to interview them in person. And then a lot of times you may visit with them again after that, whether that be at the pro day or bringing them in on a visit. So, yeah, it's really a year-round thing.
Heading out to the scouting combine.
Who at the NFL scouting combine will turn into the stars of tomorrow?
We spend so much time working throughout the whole season on these prospects. It's exciting to have them all in one spot, interview them, watch them work out, watch them run, watch them jump, watch them lift. You know, I think when you do so much work, you want to see it all the way through.
It is time to put this event in prime time.
Welcome back to Lucas Oil Stadium, the Lod House, the host of the NFL Combine for the 39th.
That's crazy, bro. I feel like Elijah Surratt. It's crazy that like he had the most touchdowns out of everybody in college, bro, and he dropped to us in the 3rd round. I feel like he gonna be one of them picks that it was last year where they was talking about we could have got Puka Nacua, like somebody was trying to get Puka Nacua. I think it was John Harbaugh. I don't know, but I feel like he gonna pan out to be an elite player, bro, for us, bro. Like obviously we got Jacoby Lane, but I feel like both of them gonna be good. But him in the 3rd round is just valuable. That's what I'm saying. Like 3rd round pick, I feel like he gonna be an elite wide receiver. But it's like we have to, develop him. And like us not having a fullback on the field, obviously, it gives you leeway to use more like tight ends. You're probably gonna have 2 tight ends, 3 wide receivers on the field. So we gonna have more passing the ball to different people besides just tight ends all the time and certain like different formations and stuff.
The snack organization.
So, I don't know. Bateman kind of stuck in the air. I don't know what we're gonna do with Bateman. I'm still confused on that, bro.
But I feel like we did a good job.
This is probably
bro.
low-key the most underrated.
It's a fly or something in my room.
We kind of did the same thing for draft meetings where we go to Costco and ask the guys for any.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna skip this. I ain't trying to see about no snacks.
I think the combine is extremely important for every team. But for a team like the Ravens that historically depends so much on the draft, the combine may even be more important for the Ravens.
A big part of the combine is the interviews. Whether the formal interviews, we interview 45 guys in a formal setting kind of like this, or
as he lost hours
with our individual position coaches doing interviews and things like that.
Matt Hibner, tight end, SMU.
Josh Clavis, Alabama, tight end.
Jacoby Lane, wide receiver, University of Southern California.
Hey, Zion, don't worry, man.
I got everybody Zion Young.
For Eric's perspective, seeing how they handle, like, walking in a room, there's a bunch of important people, it's a big interview, just even that alone, how do they handle the pressure? Do the guys look nervous? Do the guys look kind of intimidated by it, or are they comfortable? Meeting somebody in person is always...
I ain't gonna lie, I was when I Keon Sadiq like trained. Like I wanted Keon, to come to the Ravens. It would have been good, but the Vega pick was definitely the pick we needed though, cause like it kind of set the tone. Cause we needed help on offensive line, and if we would have got Keon Sadiq, we probably could have got somebody like a guard or something like that. But I don't know. I feel like it made sense to get Vega like right where we was at. Cause he was just more valuable than the tight end.
See how they handle the pressure of a bunch of eyes on you. They never met any of these people in here, more than likely. And then all of a sudden, questions start flying, and then you just kind of see how the guys react.
And that's really part of the fun of the combine, right? It's the first time for these teams, and a lot of them for us, that we really get to know them, right?
Yes,
you get to understand their intangibles. And
Yeah, Peter Woods. We was mocked up to get Peter Woods forever.
So, what's your superpower?
All right.
What's like the one thing that...
By Zion.
This is the top thing I can do. My consistency and my energy. I'm the same guy every day. I work with the same guy. Go on that. Work with the same guy. There ain't no switch. I know all about the week or something.
I'm telling you, bro.
You should speak out.
Even though they've seen a lot of things on film, when they get them face to face, it gives them more insight into their personality. When you're in a room with somebody,
I'm gonna pause it real quick one more time, bro. Like I don't think I understand, the energy that Zion Young gonna bring to like I feel like last year, bro, without Matty BK, that defensive line was so lifeless. Like Mike Green was on his first year too, and then, bro, we had John Jenkins as our starting D tackle, bro. Like he a vet obviously, but like when it came to having dominant impact players, we ain't had nobody on the line for it. Cause Mike Green, he young. Carl Van Noy, we had so much older people. We ain't had no star talent on the line. Basically, what I'm saying, no star players that's proven in the league and actually making plays. We had Travis Jones. He had the highest sacks, obviously, but I don't think people understand how crazy this defensive line is. Especially if we get Matty BK. I've been saying it all year. It just sound crazy to me. I feel like it's gonna be a 2023 year, or 2024. I don't know what year that was. Where we had how we had the sacks, bro. Cause we had Anthony Weaver that year too, and we had Mike McDonald. I just feel like all the pieces right there. What we need, and we finna look crazy with defensive line.
See them, you do kind of get a feel for whether this player, is the type of guy that we like. It just gives you a different perspective than just watching someone on tape.
Everything good? Everything good. Shout the wall.
It's all about access to the players, asking questions, evaluating, and getting a sense for the personality of the players, how they learn, how they communicate, what drives them, and do we think they have the right mentality? We can see the ability on tape, but do they have the right mentality to fit in here in our locker room and in Baltimore?
We're spending the whole fall talking to people about these players and building up a background, just kind of who the person is, and then you finally get to sit down, ask them some follow-up questions about that, and just to make sure that everything's adding up and you have a good handle on who a guy is.
What's your job in this picture? Elite players play a gap in the half, right? We talk play one gap. When elite players play a gap in the half, that's the emphasis, right? Yeah. So as long as I can strike the setting, that's the big emphasis.
As a bigger receiver, I have a lot of traits that a little guy does. I move really well, I wiggle really well, but at the same time, I can go up and separate and go get the ball above everybody else. I come in out of my breaks really well.
Oh my God, bro!
I have very good pad level when I really take it serious, but in terms of that, sometimes I let myself play.
I try not to pause every time I see something, but I know for a fact if I said Joby. If Jacoby Lane is on that field and y'all give him a little snaps, I guarantee you he gonna have at least 5 touchdowns this year. If he get the snaps with what he provides, and it's you got to think with Lamar's ability to break tackles and make plays, extend plays longer than what it's supposed to be, bro. A wide receiver is gonna get open automatically. He is gonna have to adapt to know how Lamar work, cause you don't know, you gotta keep running left and right and get open and all that. But I can definitely see instances where we gonna have, how Isaiah likely was just catching it in the back of the end zone wide open with Jacoby Lane if he on the field. Like, we put him on the field, and then necessarily we gotta, like, bro, that's what D-Hop was saying. He wasn't utilized in certain situations. Bro, you seen, like, it's crazy. I said we got so much pieces. Even how, like, how you throw the back shuttles with Elijah Surratt. We was doing that with D-Hop a lot on third down situations. I can name games where we was doing that. And, bro, it worked good for us. Like, Lamar know how to throw them balls on the sideline. Like, he can do that. So, if Declan Dog can cook up some, we going to score a lot of touchdowns and just in the red zone with more, how much weapons we have this year. Like, we got so much weapons with just being able to catch the ball compared to that. Like, but we be having so much stuff, but we don't use them.
Great part of my game, just finding zones, known coverages, just being a football player out there, man. I feel like I'm a crafty route runner. Feel like I can mix my stuff up, get in and out my breaks for being a big guy.
I'd love to make a 53-man roster in my first year and be able to contribute wherever I can, be a positive influence in the building, someone that people like having around, like contribute on special teams, and hopefully try to make my mark and start to work into the tight end room depth.
Yeah, it was great talking with you.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Awesome. You did a great job.
Appreciate you.
Awesome. It was great meeting you guys. Thank you guys. Appreciate that.
Who was that? I'm trying to think. Who was that right there?
Good job, bro. It's good. That was fun. Was it faster than you thought? That's very job.
I mean, it's a big part of it. It's not the only part of it. I mean, I think in the end, the tape is the most important thing, how they play in games.
They're going to do everything that everybody
And it's crazy, like, the Zion pick, the follow-up with that, like, I seen some on Twitter with him, like, that was the first time I think I seen it where he was talking, before pregame on that Auburn game. That was like, bro, we get him, that would be crazy.
The testing is important.
And do we end up getting, bro?
In different ways. It's more of a validation of what you saw or you didn't see, I would say. The biggest piece is how the guy plays.
Is this guy a running back when he first got to Iowa? Yeah, he was. He's a pretty versatile guy.
The film is the most important part because that's what they're going to be doing when they get here, playing football. What you want to see is what kind of football player this person is.
I think the first thing is you're looking at what kind of athlete are they? How they move, where they're aligning, and what are their offense or defense that they are in.
A lot of it we talk about all the time is like, does this guy play like a Raven? So competitiveness, toughness, how are they finishing the play, and are they a playmaker? Are they moving the ball? Are they affecting plays on the ball? Access that we have, I mean, our video department does a great job getting film in ASAP, and they're able to watch it immediately. When I first started, it wasn't always like that. We'd have to watch a lot at the school, so having the access that we do now is great.
Even like back in the day, George and Eric and those guys talk about some of the backdoor trading they'd even have to do sometimes in order to get certain games, on tape because it was.
Wow, look at that's crazy. That's an ancient picture right there or video.
It is how it is now. I think for a lot of us, how we start is you start in-house and you're doing a lot of pro scouting and evaluating, the 32 teams in the league, including our own, obviously, and getting to learn what is playing in the NFL. And that kind of instructs you on, okay, now when you get, a lot of us do 2, 3.
I was thinking, bro, we gonna get a Wired episode on what happened with free agency. Like, if we can get the inside and if we can get the insides and see what happened with that whole Max Crosby trade, bro, I always want to watch that too. Cause I genuinely want to know. I mean, it's nothing. I wonder if it was other stuff that happened too, but I just want to know what they actual reaction was when they seen his, physical comeback, not good, bro.
4 or 5 years in house.
I doubt it though. You gonna get that.
A lot of times transfer over to the college side. So when you get to
we need to see that Ricky Mini count too.
What is playing in the NFL, and that kind of
that just bounce off the ground.
What you're actually looking for, because that's the toughest thing about scouting is projecting a guy from he's playing against college competition to now the NFL. And so, is that going to project? Is that actually going to translate to the NFL level? That's the challenge of scouting. So.
Well, just like the Ravens have their team, Eric has his team when it comes to preparing for the draft. And he's been doing this a long, long time. And many of the people who work with Eric have been doing it for a long time.
We've always been an organization that has been draft-centric and player personnel-centric. So we've always tried to allocate as many resources as we can to scouting and player personnel, and we really try to be a destination place for people that work for other teams. And I think if you asked people around the NFL, they would say, well, the Ravens are one of the best places to be because they value their scouts, and their scouts have a lot of input in the organization and building the roster and building the draft board and free agency and all these different things.
And I think that's one of the things about the Ravens, their draft process. I think everyone feels included. There's a lot of conversation. Everyone's opinion is valued.
He challenges us to speak up and speak our mind, definitely. He wants to hear our thoughts, and there's a lot of open and honest discussion.
We spend time with a lot of these players that we end up drafting. And, you know, they ask for our opinion of the kid, how they were all day.
The cool thing about being a scout for the Ravens is it's a lot of guys who started here. So, like, you look around the room in draft meetings, and it's the faces that you were picking guys up at the airport with. And now, obviously, maybe you've elevated in role, but I think that same mindset of having that kind of, you know, team first focus, I think is what sets us apart. Is from the top to bottom. I think we have a bunch of guys who learn that way and still operate that way, even though they're in a different spot.
I feel like that's the culture that we've kind of been raised in. Eric's been here since the beginning, so Eric started in our role and worked his way up. So I think everybody's kind of got that same mindset.
These old videos I ain't never seen before, bro.
So I was a player personnel assistant. I was an area scout. I've done all those jobs. I have an appreciation for what they all do.
This is his organization, his only organization. I think that's part of the passion he brings to the job. He's not just a GM, he's a Raven. He's always been a Raven. A lot of people he works with, he did their job himself, or he certainly knows a lot about what goes into doing that job.
Most of our people grow in the organization in scouting. They don't come in as an area scout. They come in as a player personnel assistant, and they work their way up through, like I did, and like George did, and like Mark did, and we believe in that. It really goes back to Ozzie and his vision back in 1996, and I've tried to use that, my experiences, and you know the gifts that those guys gave me, and sort of treat it the same with our guys and women. And give them the opportunity to grow and learn and to be promoted up, and then to even grow from there eventually.
Coolest thing about the Ravens is they give us every resource to like grow as a scout. Like they invest in each of us as a scout to help us get better.
The idea that you win with people, going out and identifying these people that might end up being a great area scout someday, or a great contract negotiator.
There goes John Jenkins, Odell.
Scout, whatever that might
look at Odell, bro.
Great contract.
Like, look what he got on.
Or a great
I ain't even seen this before.
Might be, I think is really, really, really important.
I should have came to this.
The fact you guys want to come here and compete and work with our coaches means a lot.
Local pro day. All right, think about that. Let's not just let that word just kind of slide by. Right, from the moment you guys started playing football, you wanted to be what? Professionals. Professionals. Today you have an opportunity further to chase that dream. You have a chance to be professionals today. All right, so let's walk, let's talk, let's operate, let's think professional today. Appreciate you guys. Look forward to seeing you guys work. Let's have some fun, okay?
Guys ready?
Local Pro Day is an opportunity for us to get guys that are from the area within 50 miles, either where they grew up or where their school is. Good to see you, bro.
Good to see you too, man.
How's it going?
Good.
You ready to roll?
Oh, yeah.
And it's an opportunity for us to invite a bunch of guys here to work out on field, meet our coaches, our scouting staff. Just
Here go
another
Nick
exposure
Dawkins.
like the combine would be.
What's the most important thing about the evaluation process? The tape. What you've already put on tape. All right, but it's a chance for us to work with you, get a chance to know you a little bit, all that stuff. So don't put too much pressure on yourself. Enjoy it. You guys probably, a lot of you probably know each other. All right, have fun with it. All right, but number one, stay healthy. Number two, compete. All right, and understand why we're here. Let's have a little fun doing it. Everybody good?
Sure.
Spread it back out.
So it's just part of the process leading up to draft day that gives teams another look and gives players another opportunity to put their best foot forward. You can get on a team's radar at a local pro day, and even if you're not drafted, they don't forget about you. And as soon as the draft is over, you're getting a phone call, maybe being invited back from what
They
you showed
signing
at
him
the local pro
undrafted.
day. So again, it's definitely a very important part of the process.
The reality is we're going to add a good chunk of undrafted players, right? This is a great opportunity to meet guys that are local in the area that, while they might not get drafted, I mean,
we got
had
him
3
too.
undrafted guys make the 53 last
And they
year.
go
man.
Nick.
So it's like,
Bro, I seen some. I think Nick Dawkins. I don't know. It ain't nothing crazy, but like for OTAs, they said we had a tall, or no, we had a big center out there, bro. And I feel like he the biggest one. He like 6'4". I think he bigger than all the centers we got.
Kind of do some recruiting to put a face to a name for our staff and our prospects.
This is like it's a logistics Super Bowl.
Yeah, a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
A lot of moving parts. 88 is pretty good. Hibner was the guy. Yeah, he looked good.
Now that 88 slit look good on him though.
The kid from it's intriguing. Yeah. I like him. And he's Lewis. Isn't that good? What you think, Joe?
I mean, I actually kind of like. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought. I mean, it could be worth just having a conversation with him. Yeah, well, appreciate you guys.
Absolutely, I appreciate it.
There go Landon Robinson. He ended up winning. He ended up going to the Bengals. I didn't know he was local.
Great job. All right, bring it in here tight. Here we go. We need Ravens on 3. 1, 2, 3. Ravens.
Drafted process. I don't even know how they do this, bro. I don't even think y'all know either.
There we have everybody. First, like this is start off with a thank you. So, the collective work that this room has done is probably the best it's ever been. The phone calls, at all levels, all the people that have contributed to this process. We're in a good place to the point where people are calling us since the beginning of the week wanting to be Ravens. So that's exciting. So I think we'll have a lot of good opportunities when the draft concludes to get a lot of players that you guys like into the building. When you talk to them, the way I'd like to do it is sell who we are and how they would fit for us. Because then that builds a comfort level for them to know, hey, if I'm coming to Baltimore, this is what my role is going to be. This is how I fit in the scheme. So keep it to that. Connect to the agents at this point if you haven't, because they like to hear it too, how your vision is for that player on our roster. I always try to go back to doesn't matter how they get to us, what are they going to do when they get here and what we're about, and we're calling them because we feel like they can fit in our culture. If you get the bounce back of why will this player have a chance to make this team, it's proven. It happened last year. We had 11 picks. We had 5 guys, 3 of them are still here, that made our team.
And by
this year, our roster still has a lot of opportunity for guys to make teams. So keep selling that. Let's get the best player. Let's communicate it. So as we get in the heat of the battle tomorrow, just keep communicating with any of the scouts, and we can all work together, and we'll get the best group. Thanks, guys.
Great job.
Nah, that picture look tough. It's by that time. Let's see what they did, man.
First draft. We are setting up the scouting department and coaches spread that we do every year. Always the calm before the storm. It's like the most exciting part of the draft for me is the setup. We usually fuel the players with healthy items. We do the reverse during draft. We get a lot of requests for Starburst, Mike and Ike's, Sour Patch Kids. Oh, and you have to have Nerds gummy clusters. And this gets replenished every day. Let's just say draft.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm trying to get to the draft, bro.
The big reason for our success in the draft room is the buffalo chicken dip.
So Val,
we are pumped for the Ravens 2026 NFL draft.
Let's get to it.
This is one of our favorite weekends of the entire year, and man, Ravens flock shows up.
We everywhere.
Go Ravens! Go Ravens! Go Ravens! Woo!
The draft room has been just a place that it's like a home to me. I mean, I've worked here more than half my life. Even now, like, I have to pinch myself that I'm in the draft room, not to mention still running the draft for the last 22 years, 23 years. It's comfort, it's excitement, responsibility.
I want to see who the Ravens are going to pick first.
Who are the Ravens going to pick?
I really want an offensive lineman.
Vega, Ioane tonight. That's who I want.
I don't know if I want an offensive lineman. I want an edge rusher, but I want something good.
We're known for the draft, but on the flip side of that, it creates another sense of pressure, like, how are we going to continue to do it at this pace? And I put that pressure on myself every year because I feel it and I want to do well.
EDC's gonna cook. Jesse Minter, new era, man. Let's go. Let's go.
It's the draft. Anything can happen.
But the draft room is a comfort. Draft meetings, I sit at the head of the table. But during the draft...
Bro, let's get to the draft. I'm trying to see what's going on in the room. I ain't trying to skip it, but this episode, I don't know how long it is because it was a premiere. I'm trying to get to that pick.
Las Vegas Raiders are on the clock.
It's kind of like Christmas for a executive like Eric, like for the scouts. It's finally the day where they've been looking at these players for years. It finally comes to fruition where some of these players are actually going to become Baltimore Ravens.
Now, who's also a great player at Ohio State. Marion Bonboy takes it down the
Now it's going to start to move. Bane's still there.
Brown. And then the Giants again will select next. You're watching the
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If the Ravens would have took Caleb Downs, bro, it would have been hard to feel like excited because it's like that's a crazy player. Don't get me wrong, but like our safety room is too dang on stacked, bro. Like we just got a safety last year. Already got Kyle Hamilton. Y'all just bought a safety in for free agency, and we don't need no more safety. So that would have been crazy for us to get Caleb Downs, and he would have been. I ain't gonna lie. He would have been undervalued. I feel like if we would have got him, because he would have had to kick out somebody or like take somebody reps from one of the players we had. So, and then Bane, we had so much money on the defensive line, it would have been like we could have went Bane, then went with like the best guard in the draft with our other pick, the second round with the 45th pick. But I don't know. I feel like Vega was just best lineman, best value, and it was an instant plug-in player that we was guaranteed to use. Bane, like defensive line with the depth that we have, he wasn't gonna be on the field every snap like how Vega is, bro. He's gonna be on the field every play when it comes to the offensive line. So like, it just made sense. Oh yeah, I forgot we did get a trade. If we would have traded back to the 17th pick and get 118 and next year third round, that shit good.
All right, we are on deck. The Rams took Ty.
I'm nervous. Look at him.
We did. Would you do your original offer? 14 for 17, 118.
I heard this trade was for the Lions. It was with the Lions.
Getting close. Yeah, I gotta probably about 2 minutes. A minute and a half. You're out. All right.
Whole room quiet. Now look at his vase. Bro, all of our picks, we made them like dumb quick. As soon as we got on the clock, it was all you seen was the pick is in like five seconds.
Vega.
Yes, sir.
Hey, it's Eric DaCosta, Baltimore.
And now I understand why EDC be looking so anxious when he on the phone, cause like you sitting there making the pick. If y'all when they show the Zion Young phone call, y'all go get what I was saying. Like EDC didn't really know what to do for real. Like it's nerve wracking. You could tell when they make these calls to these players, bro. Cause they be waiting.
Well, Vega Ioane to me was like the perfect fit for Baltimore.
That boy a Raven.
I'm telling you, you made the right pick.
Oh, I know that. We're fired up. You're everything we believe in as a player.
He just checked every box.
Promise y'all gonna get everything out of me. I promise you.
I know that. I love the way you play. I loved our vision.
Oh my goodness.
We're just fired up.
Yeah, you're a perfect fit for how we want to play, how we want to build this thing. You were born to play for this organization.
Yes, sir, absolutely. You know that, I promise you.
Vega was the guy that we heard about for months. If he's there, the Ravens will probably take him. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. Hey, what's up, big dog? Yeah, man, we talked about
Wait,
it.
Coach, bro, that boy Ledford, man, I'm telling you, bro, Coach Ledford probably was arguably the best addition we added to this team with the offensive line coach. Like, the decline we went from going from 2024 with a clean package we were seeing that Lamar was getting to this year because of, our offensive line coach. I don't know what exact year he passed away, but he passed away. Then we got Warhawk, and it was not good. Like, the technique we was seeing, certain players just looking terrible. And like I said, to follow all that stuff, bro. He wasn't so noticeably bad in 2024, so I don't know what happened, what was getting taught, bro. It was bad.
Yes, sir.
Hey, congratulations.
Like Ledford.
This is awesome.
Yes, sir.
You know what we're going to do here and get done.
Absolutely. Like I said, man, I promise y'all made the right pick.
Oh, I know. Hey, man, we're going to Baltimore.
Dang. Well, it's finally made that pick. Now you get to wait.
Congratulations, Ben. He's a terrific talent and a great player in all caps. He's as good a teammate and person I've ever been on in my career. He's a Raven.
Yeah, no. All right, Joey. We got one from your area off the bat, boy. Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right.
We got a bull. He's a bull.
I scouted the Midwest for 8 years, never got a pick. Down pick. Joe Moreno comes in the first year.
You might be an area scout for 10 years and never get a first-round pick. And
That is crazy, though.
Lucky son of a gun this year goes in and gets.
We've been taking defense so much in the first round.
That, as a scout, you always dream of.
Well, never mind. We took wide
receivers.
receivers.
Vouch for that board falls the right way and you get some guys. That's kind of what makes it really, really worthwhile in different ways.
We're gonna get a good player tomorrow. Yeah. Hey, we're gonna get a good player tomorrow. We're gonna get a good player. Yeah, I like the way it looks. We're positioned really well tomorrow.
I hope they got the call with design, y'all.
Performance Center, and we're here with Vega.
Oh, this video gonna be an hour long.
He looks like a guard, doesn't he? Congratulations on the draft pick. Take me through your last, well, not even 24 hours now, about 20 hours since you became a Baltimore Raven.
Sure, man. It's been a long 24 hours.
Baltimore the next day.
There he is.
Here we go.
How you doing, man?
Good, boss. How are you?
Great to see you. Congrats again.
Thank you so much.
So excited.
Sure, absolutely.
So excited.
So,
Congratulations. Thank you. Fired to see you, man.
come on, big guy.
What's up, man?
Doing all right, man? Doing great.
That boy was excited to get that pick. Lineman needed it. Boy, we need some help.
Thanks so much. Thank you.
Congrats, you fired up?
Yes, I'm fired up, ready to go. Got the call. Got the little area code he told me about. I knew it was a call, man. So I was ready to go.
You brought it right there.
Man, I feel great, man. This is a blessing. Dream come true for sure from my brother. It's nice to be here, for sure.
Ravens fans, I am so excited to sit down with the newest member of the team.
As I went through the entire building, met a lot of people. Biggest thing that stood out to me was that it was a family.
What's going on, man? Welcome.
I appreciate you.
Welcome.
Breadfruit and a coconut breadfruit. We got it for you. They said you liked it very much.
Thank you. Coconut shrimp.
I told you to go get a shrimp.
Well, welcome, man. Congrats, man. Looking forward to it, brother.
In our family, we only have one Baltimore fan, which is our nephew. Now you guys gain a lot. Now in your
Whole family about to be Ravens fans.
Go Ravens.
Getting picked first round to play as a guard. Take a lot of pride in that coming in. I'm trying to, make a big impact playing as a guard. Just proving them wrong.
coming up tonight at 11 and see what the Ravens do in the second and third round. Do you want offense or defense?
Don't matter to me. Let's do it. Good players.
Just listen to him. Just do it. All right. We'll see you later.
I'm waiting for this pit.
Friday and Saturday, it's almost like the process gets even more frantic because on day 2 and day 3, when you have multiple picks, then it really starts to get crazy.
The Baltimore Ravens currently tied for second with the most picks in the draft. They're not afraid to make moves. They're not afraid to follow their convictions. And I think it's a testament to the fact that they don't freak out when it's time.
What pit they had?
Hello. Hey, man. 52 and 120.
Ooh.
45 and 250. All right, let me look at it, okay?
52, 120.
Detroit. 45 for 50 and 120.
That's not that bad. Detroit. Well, wait, because we was at 40. We had 40 to 40. Wait. We had the 45th pick.
Ravens,
And Detroit was before us.
Players, they have a plan.
Yeah. Who's that?
They want and players. They have a plan.
Oh, that boy EDC said that.
Zion was our second best available player on that day coming in. You know, as I ranked the board, for us, Zion was number 2.
The Bulls could take him because they don't have Cam Jordan.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of vets. I don't know where they finna go.
Jets probably won't, but we can go this next 2 for sure.
The second round is always agony because you come in with like 15 guys that you covet, and then 13 of the 15 get drafted in the top whatever picks.
Lions are trading with the Jets to get up in front of us. Yeah, that's because I
It's not a fun round. You get savaged.
With the 44th pick in the 2000.
That boy Derek Moore.
The Detroit Lions select
Derek Moore, Michigan. We're on the clock. Get Zion queued up. Yeah. 20th player on the board.
And with the 45th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Zion Young.
Hey, Zion.
Look, this is the call I was talking about, bro.
Been there. Easy for us to turn that card in.
Let's get it. Let's get it. We're gonna play smash now. Let's do it. There ain't no secret what I'm finna do. Let's get you on with
Man, boy. I'm telling you.
Are you ready, baby? You know I'm ready. Come on.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, bro, I feel like Zion, like, you know, Max Crosby, when you look at him, like, for what we was going to get out of Max Crosby, because he had the run game upside, and he can still get to quarterback, and he gets a lot of QB pressure, bro. Zion, he bring energy to the table, and he can do that. I feel like he can be developed into, you know, a better Max Crosby, bro. Believe it or not, I feel like he can. Like, he got the size, he got the same kind of build as Max Crosby, bro. He got the motor, the energy, all that, and he around a good group. Like, our defensive line, you got vets on the line. Like, that's what I was saying with the wide receivers. I feel like we should go get a wide receiver vet because, like, you would have Zay Flowers and Rashad Bateman as your vets, but I feel like it's needed. We need a vet in that room, like somebody. We can go get Keenan Allen, go back and get D-Hop. I don't know how much he want, or go get Stephon. I don't know. It's a lot of vets, but I feel like you definitely need a vet in that room. I don't know where they can go, but y'all let me know what y'all think. Cause look, I was gonna watch this video by myself, but I was like, why not watch it with y'all?
Let's go.
Why not watch it with y'all?
That's awesome, bro. Thank you. That's awesome. Where's Luke?
And he just left him hanging.
Let's go. That's a Raven body right there. Roller up, fire up. Love that. It's awesome. Love it. Congrats, bro.
But we just got a dog.
First year. First year. First year, you get a Christmas present. There you go. Love it. Where's Blue? Yeah, yeah, right there, bro. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That was good. Nice job, Mike. Congratulations. Hell yeah, get in there.
Oh, what?
Nice job, Mike. Congratulations. Hell yeah, get in there. That's what I'm talking about.
It's so much coaches I kind of forgot about. I think that's PJ Volker right there in that purple.
I think the biggest surprise of the draft to me for the Ravens was not drafting a center.
So there were a couple players, a couple centers that we liked, Logan Jones and Jake Slaughter. And, you know, the reality of it was, for us, that we had Zion so high on the draft board. We had him as a first.
If we would have traded back and got that 52 pick and that 120, we could have got a center that right there in that sweet spot, and we would have had other. Well, I know we did a swap for the 250. So yeah, I feel like we would have had another third. So I don't know, we probably could have did that, but Zion wasn't gonna be right there.
That we were picking Zion at 45, and we weren't able to navigate the board between 45 and 80 to get one of those two guys. It wasn't for lack of effort.
Next year's third to come up to 50.
We had a plan, I think, at 80 potentially, where we could move up a little bit to get one of those guys. I feel like that was something we were going to get done.
I think it's probably too much of a jump. Yeah. I think we get it to early 70s. I feel better about it. Yeah.
But they both got picked.
Chicago took Logan Jones. They took Slaughter.
But the board didn't just fall. It didn't fall the right way. What I have to do is like assess, do we want to try to move up from 80 into the second round? As we looked at that, we realized it would probably take our third round pick, a fourth round pick, and then a fifth round pick. That ends up being Jacoby Lane, Eli Surratt, and Chandler. 3 really good players. And is it worth giving up those 3 guys to go up and maybe get one of those centers? It's a hard decision. As much as I regret.
Boy, if we would have did that, I ain't gonna lie, it would have been, boy. Cause I don't know how much more picks we would have had. It would have been interesting. Cause like, we would have never got them 2 weapons in the DB.
At all. I love our picks. The fact that Dwayne and Declan are comfortable with what we did, and the fact that they're so excited about players like Jacoby and Surratt.
But I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna pause one more time, bro. Declan Doyle, it's a question mark on him, cause like we've been hearing a lot of good stuff, like, you know, other coaches talking about Declan Doyle. Everybody saying he a good coach in his first year, and I don't know about y'all. I want to have like a dynasty with the Ravens where we going back to the Super Bowl, like having back-to-back Super Bowl appearances and winning, not just going there and losing. Like, I want to have a dynasty. Like, you know how the Chiefs got their little dynasty, the Patriots had their little dynasty where they kept being in the Super Bowl. I'm trying to have that. So, like, I want whatever coaches or, like, you know, Jesse, I want him to be here for some years. You might have to go through some OCs and DCs. You might have to, you know, continue to lose them. But I feel like shout out to John Harbaugh, bro. But I feel like in order to have a true dynasty, your head coach gotta be a position coach. I mean, he has to coach either defense or offense. Like, I never seen a team have a dynasty with a special team coach. Like, obviously John Harbaugh, like I said, what he did for the team was good. But like being able to be hands on with the defense was much needed. And like, we might lose Declan Doyle next year. It depends on how good his year is, because he's young. So I know for a fact people gonna want him, and he might just be a head coach next year. We might just have to, you know, get another OC. But like, it's a lot of question marks in the air because, bro, like, I think Lamar got another 4 or 5 years in him. But like, I know people be like, oh, Lamar getting old. They try to put the pressure on him and all that. But like, if you get a good OC, you know, manage him the right way. And with us having easier schedules, but you can manage Lamar. You don't got to play these tough games and try to make plays. And then you got to, like, with the type of quarterback Lamar is, he going to try to make a play. You got to have an offensive line behind him, because if he's getting pressure a lot, that means he's going to have to do a little juice and running and always out of the pocket if he don't have a clean pocket and people block for him. So with the type of quarterback Lamar is, you got to have a good offensive line for him. Well, any quarterback need a good offensive line, but like, it's so valuable for that Lamar needs blockers, and with what age he's at right now, like, he needs somebody to block for him. So that center spot is important though. We gonna need to develop. As Jacoby Lane, I gotta stop pausing it.
Hey, it's Eric DeCosta in Baltimore. Delivering that news is truly the most rewarding experience you can have as a general manager at that moment in time.
All season in the NFL so long.
With the Baltimore Ravens, how are you?
I'm living the dream. I'm blessed.
But
I'm blessed for opportunity. Let's do it, coach.
Baltimore Ravens select Jacoby Lane.
Man, we gotta develop that play.
Tight end SMU. I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
How would you feel about coming back to Baltimore to play?
Man, be real great. We're back like in high school again.
Elijah Surratt, wide receiver.
I'm fired up, dog.
Brian Henley, punter.
We're gonna turn this pick in, and you're gonna be a Baltimore Raven, okay?
That boy Rashawn Benny.
Chandler Rivers, defensive back from Duke.
We're gonna select.
Everybody
you with
said
this pick
Juke.
coming up. You'll be a Baltimore Raven.
Josh Cuevas.
You don't know.
I heard that boy went off at OTAs today.
Evan Berenston.
You're everything we believe in as a player.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Congratulations, you're a Raven, man. Congrats.
What up, Trojan?
You
ready?
Yes, sir.
I brought my Letterman jacket today. I had a feeling it was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
All right, big dog. Congrats, man. I'm proud of you, big dog.
A lot of our coaches have college backgrounds, have never experienced the draft before. This is their first experience with that, and the idea that we could give them players, which is basically what we're doing. We're giving them players. It's an awesome feeling.
I'm looking at all the stuff in the background.
You hear all that?
Yeah. Let's do it. I like that.
We got an excited building that we're taking you, man.
Yeah, I'm ready to get to work, man. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
You brought all the position coaches in this year to experience that. Just the idea of what the draft means, what it's like, what the calls are, what the process is. I wanted them to experience that in their first year with us. And then to take these players and basically give them to these position coaches, I think is really, really rewarding from my standpoint.
But Cleveland had some of his picks. He ain't made no sense. This kind of threw me off though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't know Hibner was like that.
Man, I'd love to come play for the Ravens.
That boy Declan Doyle wanted them too.
That's awesome. It's a perfect fit. Look, thank you guys, man. That's awesome. He's been written on my board the whole time.
That boy had both of them.
That was the guy we wanted right there.
Chandler, man.
We got both of them.
I'm fired up. I wanted to coach you last year. Now hey, I get the opportunity to coach you. It's go time. Hey, we know what we got. I can't wait. I can't wait to get to work.
How would you feel like coming out to Baltimore to be a punter?
I think that'd be amazing.
All right, we got it.
All right.
Young Sam Cook.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That one.
Yeah, think of young
That's a good
Sam Cook.
comp.
Yep. Yeah, that's a good one.
I wanted to introduce you to the staff, bro. Yeah, what's up? It's the cat. There's Weave right there, bro. Just talk, man. No doubt. No doubt. How you feel?
My agent, pretty much just I might be a free agent.
Not anymore. Forever a draft pick. Forever a draft pick, bro. Forever a Raven. Let's do it, bro. Hey, proud of you guys.
You're creating a memory, an indelible memory for these people that they'll remember for the rest of their lives. That's a super special thing, and I wanted Steve to experience that. Since February, we joked about it. We were talking about
What if it's somebody
I
that
was
pick?
telling him about David Modell drafting a player in the 1998 draft, Cam Quayle. And he said, man, I love a pick. And I said, you can have a pick. I said, we got a lot of picks. You can have a pick. So last year, my son Jackson was in the draft room on the third day, and Steve and Jackson kind of hit it off. And so Steve wanted to work with Jackson this year, so the two of them kind of worked together. And it was Steve's pick. He was excited about it.
I ain't gonna lie. Adam Randall turned out to be a dog, bro. That boy Steve gonna want some more picks.
You know what you want? You highlighted the guys that you really wanted. This Jackson now. This Jackson now. For a while, Steve wouldn't tell me because I think he was afraid I was going to draft him.
Look, if they got it, I'm taking it. What's that?
No, they couldn't be. They couldn't be because that's what you're saying. See, the problem is that, so I love this one. Eric, if you take him at 173, we're going to have big problems.
He enjoyed it, but I also think he felt the pressure of what it's like to draft a player, to make a pick like that. It does come with some anxiety. I'm going to turn it in about 30 seconds left. 20 seconds left. He was nervous. He came walking around the table, and he said to me, you know, I don't have to make this pick. And I go, yeah, you got to make it. He goes, well, this is tough. This is tough. You know, I'm having some anxiety about it. And I said, you got this. You got this.
Dabo, I'm taking your guy at 174. I'm serious.
Yo.
If I'm wrong, this is the first time he's ever given me power to pick, and I'm leaving a Penn State guy, and his daughter just graduated from Penn State. So Eric DaCosta is deferring to me, and if I'm wrong, I will never get another pick. Okay. Ozzie Houston smiling.
Hey, Dabo. How you doing?
I'm great. You got a good one right here now.
Okay, yeah, I saw the tape.
I'm excited for y'all. Y'all gonna love this guy. He can do, there ain't nothing he can't do. I promise you. You got three guys in one pick. He's three players in one pick. We'll see.
That boy can play special teams, wide receiver, running back.
He's a receiver that won't be running back. And he's 235 pounds. He can run. He can play all the teams. But he is a perfect fit for y'all's culture in the Ravens.
Well, thank you.
You guys are gonna love it.
Well, thank you.
Excited for all y'all.
I got the phone and I passed the phone over to him. He didn't want to call the player. And I said, you have to. You have to go through the whole process.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, is this Adam?
Yeah, it is.
Adam, this is Steve Bisciotti. I'm the owner of the Ravens.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm good friends with your coach, Dabo. And
Yes, sir.
my GM, this is the first call I've ever done because my GM and I negotiated something this year for the first time, and that was that I was going to get a pick that I get to pick by myself. So I started working with Dabo a little while ago, and he told me that you are the highest character player he's ever had in his program.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that.
Well, that's how highly he thinks of you. And so I started watching you, and I found out your whole story about conceding being a wide receiver and doing what Dabo needed you to do most. And
yes, sir.
You've got a lot of growing to do and to become a good running back. But what with your character and your pass catching skills, I believe we just got you a year earlier than everybody else is going to find out how good you are. So
yes, sir.
We are about to put you in as the newest Baltimore Raven.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all. It sounds good.
Where are you today?
I'm in Myrtle Beach at home.
With who? Your family?
Yes, sir.
So they're going to be excited that you're going to be taking handoffs from Lamar Jackson? Yes, sir, they are.
But that's crazy though. We got. Do we still got Ali? I don't even know.
I only have 5 people on the board. That's pretty good. Yeah. Right? Yeah. That's pretty good.
We got Justice Hill, Derrick Henry, Adam Randall. I don't know if we still got Rasheen Ali.
Here it is.
With the 174th pick in the 2026 NFL Draft, the Baltimore Ravens select Adam Randall, running back, Clemson.
Bro, get it. That fella to get a draft, I know it's crazy
I
though.
told Steve not to get too comfortable with it, but you know, I think he did a good job with it, and just giving him that experience, I think, is really cool. And, yeah, I think it was good. It's fun.
After the draft is over and they start recruiting undrafted
Dragoon Ed, what is that?
It's almost like, I guess, being in a firehouse when the alarm goes off.
I'll call you right back. I gotta go talk to my guy.
They're undrafted.
Get him here.
I'm glad we can make it happen.
I would compare it to what the trading floor might look like in Wall Street.
David Thomas, Patrick Dunn, and the Ravens. How are you? Would you be willing to do for 5?
Everybody's scrambling in different directions. And we're trying to navigate a very competitive process of recruitment and getting guys signed as quickly as possible. Guys that we like as players as quickly as possible.
So those 4, and then we still need one more.
Yeah. He signed with the Chargers. Okay.
We love the kid, and we have
Dang.
relationships with the kid, you know, but there's other guys waiting in on this.
Wish them the best and appreciate the consideration.
I get a kick out of watching the whole process and how hectic it is, and guys are running around, and coaches are coming in and out.
I think the trust that Eric has in his staff really becomes obvious on day 3. That's when the team effort and the experience the Ravens have allows them to stay cool under pressure.
So we need another one?
We are very organized. I think those guys do a great job, our in-house guys, working with the coaches. These guys are on phones, they're recruiting.
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy we would love to have.
Would he be available to come try out for us this weekend?
Who y'all think we gonna have at center, bro? Who gonna be the starting center for next year?
Yes, so I don't go overspent, let him know that.
The long-term money is, you know, he's going to have to earn that on every roster.
No, I'm sorry. I think that's the highest we can go.
We have the need for it. You can come in and play and really earn the spot out here.
So they don't just look for players that they like. I think they target positions where, okay, we do need a little more help at this position, or like more depth. He fits what we're looking for.
We didn't draft a safety. You know, what a good opportunity. You know where Kyle plays. You know what Malachi is. You know what Jalen Hawkins is.
The Ravens really, I think, do.
But how do they all be on the phone and not know how much players they taking though? Cause they calling all different people.
Here, you have a real chance to make the team.
It's going to be a good spot opportunity to compete.
Is, you know, the products we put out there, the guys we invest in, and you know, and the success we had doing that.
We have 2 on the roster. We're not going to sign one.
But this video finna be 2 hours long.
And let the best one take the 3rd spot. So if he wants to do that, we'd love to have him.
And we've seen that through their history.
But look at the blonde.
Have made a team.
And Keandre, you know, he made it. You know, he's one of those guys we're proud of as a UDFA, and we're not even talking about the guys before him.
These scouts who have been out there for 12 months looking at these prospects and studying them and learning things about them, that's when they can really shine in day 3.
We got him.
You joining the flock? Hell yeah, bro. You ready to go?
Fellow Hawkeye, you're about to be a Raven or what, baby? Let's go.
Hey, enjoy this moment too, man. Enjoy it. All right. You know, you have these core moments in life, and this is one of them.
Not only is it an honor to come play in the NFL, but it's an honor to play for the Ravens.
Can you describe this year's draft class in one word?
I'll say fresh.
That's the video, bro. That's gotta be it. It's over. Boy, ain't it us? We good. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. Can I pause the video? Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about them showing the whole process and who y'all favorite pick was, who y'all think gonna be center. And hey, I'm out.